als deine Frage lieber.
Which song do you like most from your album and why?
Actually, one of the songs that I really love is the song called "Do I Have to Cry for You," and the reason I really love this song is because it was the first song that I wrote, really wrote that was good, and I know. Cause I wrote a little bit on the Backstreet albums and stuff like that, but I never considered myself a really good writer, and I still don't consider myself a good writer. I still feel like I'm learning, I'm learning how to be better. But that song, when I went into the studio and started recording and writing, I didn't go in to record an album at all, a solo album. I just went to write. And that song, when I wrote that song, the record company got a hold of it, and they loved it, and they came to me and said, "Do you want to do this?" And I thought about it for a little bit, and I said, "Sure, I'd love to," So it was just really surprising how it came out. And that song in particular, if you listen closely to the way I sing on it, you can almost hear a couple different emotions. You can hear anger, you can hear love, you can hear passion, all coming out at one moment. And I think that's why I love that song so much. That's what I felt when I listened back to it. I just felt like it was just the inspiring pivotal point to start off the whole solo thing. So that's why I love that song.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Du hast eine Frage? Einfach aufstehen, Mikro in die Hand nehmen und stellen.
Hi, I'm a little bit nervous, so I want to ask you why you broke up with Williford. I mean, it's a little bit private, but you don't have to answer, but I really love her, so I ask you.
Oh, you love Williford?
Yeah. I like it.
No, it's okay. I'll be honest with you. First off, I'm not the kind of person who talks bad about people. I don't like to do that. I'm all about being positive now and being happy and having a good time. I think there's too much negativity out in the world right now, and if what I can do is just put a little bit of positivity through the music to people, that'll be good. That's one of the best things I want to do. So, what I think about Williford, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or why did I break up with her?
Yeah,
that's what.
I mean, she's sweet.
Mandy is Mandy, and
But she.
That's all I can say. And she's not a bad person. She's not a bad person.
But she said you don't have to call her Mandy. You have to call her Williford.
Well, her real name is Mandy. So
Amanda.
That's what I called her before I.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, the fact is, I want to be single. I like being single. I like to feel like I can do what I want to do and say what I want to say, and not necessarily. Because sometimes, I'm not saying necessarily with her, but in relationships in general, if the person that you're with is going down, they'll bring you down with them too. And then because right now what I need to do really is focus hard on entertaining my fans. And really just dedicating my time to the music and stuff like that. And I feel like right now, the way I feel, the females, they're all my girlfriends. The fans are. So you are all my girlfriends, for now. So and the guys, they're my friends, So, but no, I'm happy being by myself, and I'm happy. I love it. That's cool.
And we're happy to see you happy.
But I don't get me wrong. I would love to have a girlfriend someday. I think it'd be cool. But I don't know who it is.
You can choose. I think here are about 100 are possible members.
Why not?
Du hast eine Frage gleich? Ja? Das ist hier vorne. Ich gebe dir mal mein Mikro. Komm.
Hi, I actually wondered, when did you mentally start thinking about doing solo album? Is that something that's been on your mind for the last 10 years, or is it something that just came up after a while?
Well, this is what happened, just let everybody know. I was offered, when I turned 18, I was offered a contract from a record company to do a solo thing. And I'm sure people had heard about it, because it caused a little bit of stir in the group and everything. And it was just normal, you know. So I signed a contract, and I wanted to. I always said I wanted to do something, but you know, I didn't know what, didn't know when, how, or why, you know. But so you know, I signed a contract, and I also signed with the Backstreet Boys too, and you know, the boys and everybody, you know, they wanted to do touring, you know, and my heart, you know, I had to go with what they wanted, you know, for the past 7 years of touring. So I just felt like, you know, after that long and this amount of time, I just really wanted to just try it, you know. And I thought, you know, so that's how long it's been on my mind, you know. But I said if I was gonna do it, I'm gonna do rock music, and that's what I wanted to do.
So the Backstreet Boys are all done?
No, the Backstreet Boys still exist. I just got off the phone with Howie last night, and we were talking about doing another album. And when. But, you know, right now it's kind of difficult because Ryan's about to have a baby. AJ's getting married. So you got 3 married guys in the group, and they're trying to live their lives right now. And, you know, it's going to be dedicating some time to the baby and stuff. So they're like, go for it, Nick, you know, do your thing.
Okay, ich habe hier vorne 2. Erstmal du im Schwarzen und danach kommst du im Hellblauen, ne?
Hello, Nick. I heard a rumor that you worked with Guy Chambers, who also wrote for Robbie Williams. Is it true?
What's that? What's what?
I heard a rumor. There was a rumor going around that you worked with Guy Chambers.
Yeah, I did.
You did? Which song?
It's actually on the single called End of Forever, and a song that me and Guy wrote together. And, I mean, Guy is a trip. I'll tell you that. He's cool. He's a cool guy. No, but the thing is, and I felt like it was, even though I've worked with a lot of big producers in the past, I still felt like he is a legend when it comes to like really along the same lines as like Max Martin and all those other people. So I felt I was a little bit nervous and stuff. And when I got in the studio, he didn't know what to expect. You know, I went in there and he told me I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if you're going to be good or not, you know. And afterwards, you know, I kind of won him over, you know, because, you know, and we wrote a good song on the album, the single called End of Forever.
Hi. Your new single is great, and I want to know what is the message of your song Help Me?
Help Me is, first of all, I didn't write that song, but Help Me, the main thing was that with the whole album, my record company people, my A&R people came to me and they said, listen, you know, because I'd been writing music, and they're like, well, we're going to give you some songs, but we want to let you know that you don't have to record them if you don't want to. And they told me this. And I felt it was really cool because I just heard somebody recently, Celine Dion, you know, we did some show in America and I was with her, and she was saying to the press how she doesn't record songs that don't connect with her and don't, you know, she can't feel. And that's kind of exactly where I was at now. I was like, you know what, if I don't feel any of these songs on the album, I'm not going to record them. They have to mean something to me. So that song in particular meant a lot, you know. I'm not, you know, sometimes in this music business it can be very confusing. There can be a lot of things, especially growing up really young in it, you know, you just don't know the difference between right and wrong, you know, and all that stuff. And when I listened to it, it connected perfect with me. And, you know, that's why. And also, too, it was a really good bridge, I felt, from the Backstreet Boys to what I wanted to do. Because if I would have came out and just started doing some, you know, hard rock song, people would be like, what are you doing, you know? What is this, you know? So I just decided that was a perfect song, I felt, to bridge the Backstreet Boys. Because it's a pop rock song. And then the whole album's pop rock, but that one's really pop rock. And more pop than rock. So.
Deine Frage beantwortet, ne? The next question.
Hi, Nick. I have a question. I have a present for you. Can I give it to you?
Yes. I love presents.
Ist hier noch eine Frage irgendwo im Publikum? Oh, okay, du mit dem Arm.
That's a cool ring.
Ja, genau.
It's like a belt ring.
Magst du aufstehen? So.
Okay. Now I feel cool.